So recently, HUANUO reached out and wanted to sponsor a video because they've got a new product.
It's the FlowLift Pro dual monitor mount, which can support 13 to 32 inch screens, mine are 27 inch screens. Max load is 19.8 pounds, and it can be had for less than $40 on Amazon right now with my discount code. Now here's what it looked like before the FlowLift Pro, and here's the final result. If you're interested in this very affordable dual monitor mount, links below including my discount code.
But officially, this video is sponsored by HUANUO, so thank you very much, HUANUO, and more on this in a bit as I set it up. So let's get to it. So what do we have to do? First things first, we have to turn off the computer. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we have to uncable these monitors, take them off their stands and all that stuff, and then get started setting up the arms. Let's get to it. Recently did a review on this Ghost in the Shell board. Very nice keyboard. I highly recommend it. Razer Death Adder V3. Now obviously I like this light right here that's on the desk. So in order to maintain this light, I think I'm gonna just take this BenQ light bar and stuff it up here in the shelf that I have. That way I can have a nice bright light right here. So we'll see if that works as well. And I forgot it is stuck to the back of this. Ooh yeah, I cable managed it. I'm gonna have to pull that all apart. There we go. Cable's undone. I should unplug these. I have to get underneath the desk and undo some cable management. Now I can move the light bar up. Like so. Okay. Time to undo some screws on the monitor. Good thing this monitor is light. First one down. The LG, she's a bit dusty. I need to do a better job dusting. So I'm gonna have to remember how my cable situation is set up here because these monitors are gonna be closer together. So I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. I'm also gonna have to move my mic arm as well. This is an Elgato arm that I picked up. It's been actually working out really well. I mean, it's almost a whole year. It's the more expensive version of the Elgato arm, but I think it's worth it because it hasn't been falling apart. And it's like usually nice and moves exactly how I want it. So anyways, I'll probably just scoot that over and then put the new HUANUO arm right here. So I can have this monitor right here and then the LG floating off to the side, and then this will have enough space right here to come through. That's the plan at least. So now this monitor, only 2 cables, regular power cable, and then a DisplayPort cable. And it's officially looking like it's pulling apart. Like we're redoing the setup. Do I take the PS5 off? Yeah, I should probably take the PS5 off. There we go. PS5 Pro, which is now officially more expensive with the price increases. Next step, I have to take off the original HUANUO arm right here. Oh, also another thing too, this is a white motif, and I did start doing a white motif with this, but not everything had a white motif, like the monitors are black, so I'm not sure if it's gonna matter that much between a white arm versus a dual black arm. Not sure, we'll see. Okay. All right, underneath the desk I go. This is actually a good arm. I really liked it, so I'm gonna keep it, and again, might return back to it at some point, not sure, we'll see. Now before I actually set up the new arm, I should probably move this guy over, so let's do that real quick. Now, I think I have enough leverage to, oh, this just picks up. I forgot about that. Let's move it over like so for now. Like so, cool. So I'm probably gonna have to keep the arm somewhere around there to make it work with this. We'll see though. Also, I think I can get by without having to move the Creative Pebble speakers. I'm hoping. So all the pieces for this new arm is here. I have to consult the documentation. to fully understand what is going to happen with this. I think it's pretty simple though. Basically this plate is going to attach to some bottom stuff. It's ultimately going to be like right here or so. And then these arms obviously will attach up. These, I'm pretty sure, are going to go on the back of the monitors. And then it looks like there's some sort of detaching mechanism with this, which I actually think is pretty cool. That way you can easily detach your monitor, like hold this, pop the monitor off, and then put these back on. So that seems like a nice feature. Looking forward to that. Looks like these go with this. Bag of goodies. So step one, M8 times 2 plus the wrench. Put those things in there, like so, into here. Now the idea behind this is like that. So this little thing hooks on the back, so you can adjust, like if you have a really thick desk, you can adjust it down like that if you needed. Pretty sure that's gonna be fine for me. Next step is to attach it to the desk. Yeah, and then the arms. Cool, so we'll do the desk here first. This is one of these tricky things because I don't know how far off to the left I need it yet, but we just kind of have to eyeball it and see where it goes from there. So I'm just gonna put this right here. Okay. Oh. They fell off. I think this needs to be over here. And now, first one of these guys. Probably gonna end up moving it over left or right at some point, but we'll see. Next part, assemble the arms. So we have top part, bottom part. It looks like these just go right in. Like, these are the same. So 05, 05, 04, 04. So I don't think it matters which one's which. You just put them in and then you're good to go. Ah, there we go. So I have the right angle. This guy. They take a little bit of tension to push in. Do these come down at all? I don't think so. I think those are permanently at that angle. Wow, look at that, the clearance. Within like a millimeter. Now, an arm. Let's get this thing out of here. Whatever that is. Yeah. Okay. Little spring action. Yeah. All right, now onto the monitors. So we have to put these plates directly on the monitors. Okay. So that is officially how it's supposed to work. And then right here, you push this up and this plate comes off. So that's actually pretty nice. This does say up, and it makes me wonder if I want one of these to be vertical, if I need to rotate it a certain way with the monitor. Doesn't seem like it's showing me that in the literature here, because it looks like you can rotate these whenever you're ready. I'm just not 100% sure. Maybe it doesn't matter too much, actually, now that I think about it. So it looks like we have these things right here. These go against the monitor, and then you screw in, oh, actually it looks like you have a couple of these, a couple options depending on the monitor size. And also the screws as well. So like if you have a monitor that needs to go pretty deep with this, you could do that. Or, oh, I see. Or if you want to use the little small ones, you go like that to create a little buffer. I'm not sure which one to use. Let's find out. So I think the first monitor we should bring in is the LG. This guy will go like that. I see. I just read the information. So the whole reason for these is curved monitors. It makes a lot of sense. So if you have two curved monitors that are 27 inch, you could handle it with that. These are optional. And I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I think we'll just put it directly on here. Yeah, so up plate like so. Now it specifically says in the manual not to use one of these. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get a regular screwdriver. Quick little tighten. Don't want to over tighten it, but that should be good. Now, let's move this one over here. This guy is probably gonna be like this, ultimately. Hey, there we go. Clipped right on. And I think the tension's already good, which is fantastic. So I can push this back. One issue I'm already gonna see is that I can't actually push this monitor all the way back without it hitting the back of the wall. Oh, actually, this could actually slide over, and then I just make sure wherever this lands is where I want it. So I think it would have to come over maybe a couple inches, so to make it work. Because yeah, I usually like it about that far in or so. Yeah. Okay, well, that's good to know. All right, let's do the next monitor. So the Alienware, I just hit the switch on the back right here and then popped it right off. I'm gonna take the screws off. The plate. I'm gonna use the screws that came with the Alienware, which I probably should have done on the LG as well. I should have just kept the same screws with it, but it is already attached. Oops, I forgot to take this off when I unboxed it. Okay, second monitor is ready. All right, again, tension looks pretty good. So this is ultimately gonna go like this. And that looks pretty good. Not bad at all. So I have to move the base over, like, I have to scooch it a couple inches that way, because I like the distance of the monitor being out about right here, but I don't want it being this close to my computer. I want it like actually maybe 3 inches. It needs to be enough that way. But initially, let's just take a peek here. This, wow, yeah. This can get pretty tight right there. That's not bad. So I'm gonna try to scoot this over with the monitors on. That might be a bad idea, but we'll see. Let's try the lazy route first. I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna move my mic over, but I think I like where that's at. If I look at the center right there, it could actually be just a bit over. Okay, like this. I mean, maybe it comes out from the wall a little bit. And honestly, I don't have to have the monitor right next to it. I could actually like pop this out like so, and even still have it sit on the desk if I wanted, because it is pretty mobile. But I think I'll probably end up keeping it like so. It would be better if it like came over just a bit. Okay, now with this in place, this is perfect. This is exactly where I want it. Awesome. Now, question is, yeah, like this. You know, this does actually kind of work. The only problem is when I pull this out, I don't want to keep on bumping this speaker. I want to be able to comfortably pull out my mic. So that's the only problem that I'm foreseeing at the moment. Unless I just maybe leave a little gap like this. Keep this far off to the side. That could work too. Okay, let's get this wired up. We have cables to plug in on both these guys. Also, this needs to come back down and sit on top of the monitor. Yeah. Oh, that increased its weight? It's falling down now. Interesting, I have to increase the tension. If this monitor had any more weight, it would have fallen originally, but because it was, you know, right at the edge, the light bar pushed it over and made it drop. So how do I tighten that? If arm falls down, turn clockwise. Perfect. We have officially nailed it, I think. Yeah, is it? Yeah, it's in a good spot. Feels good. Cool. Okay, let's plug in cables. All right, final result. I actually think this is looking pretty dang good. I do like the monitor setup like this. So main monitor, 27-inch off to the side. The PlayStation got moved off to the side as well. I still need to do some cable management underneath the desk, but I could save that for another time. I need to make sure this feels good, and I think it's gonna feel good just off of like the first impressions here. So overall, I am definitely happy with it. I'm gonna have to put it through its paces, play some games, see how it feels just vibing with the setup, and also see how it feels pulling this mic in and out all the time. Because that's one thing that, like, if that annoys me, that could be a real pain point for like long-term usage. So I gotta make sure that feels good. But yeah, overall, I think it's a quality monitor arm. If you're looking for dual monitor arms that have enough kind of swivel and all that stuff, enough like support, you do have to keep in mind that it might require some back clearance if you do want to push the monitors like out that way, like, or further against the wall. There will be an arm or an elbow that pops out. So you do have to keep that in mind for it. But yeah, so far so good. I'm excited to test it out over the next couple weeks. And on that note, huge shout out to HUANUO for sponsoring the video. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much for hooking it up with the dual arm. And if you guys want to check it out, I'll have links below. They will be affiliate links, of course, and that does support the channel directly if you do purchase through those. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I'll see you next time for another one. Peace.